Hey, what the freak going on, man? Long time no see, eh? Hey, sorry it's been like forever since I've actually interacted with anybody. We've had a lot of stuff going on. Interestingly, the other day, I think that's Kurt. Do you think that's Kurt? I think I'm like getting blown up. My phone's getting blown up by Kurt. Oh, it is. It is Kurt that's blowing up my phone right now. I'll get back to him later. Anyhow, long story made short, I threw a photo up on Instagram just playing around on this bike that I wanted to build for my oldest boy, KDX250. I don't even know what year it is. It's like a 95 or 6 or 7, 8, something like that. The thing was destroyed. It was trashed. Well, let me just talk while I show you. I pretty much have this thing torn down to the skibbins. Oh, let's see. My daughter's in there throwing up. She's fake throwing up. Anyway, here is the frame. I've taken everything off the frame, the swing arm. I'm going to walk around here. You can see I've taken the wheels apart. And the reason I'm going to do that, and actually what's surprising me is these wheels are actually pretty dang burly and tough. But I've taken them off of the hubs because I'm going to powder coat the hubs and the rims, and I'm going to relace them, make them look nice. They were pretty dirty, pretty bad. Swing arm is off. I'm going to powder coat that. Frame's going to get powder coated. This thing has basically been pretty much destroyed. I'll show you another video with the motor on another day. It's over at Lindsay Machine right now, and I mean, just look at the carburetors, just gunked beyond gunkery. Brakes are gunked beyond gunkery. We got this bike for $200 from a kid down in Marysville, Utah that was moving out of state. He was a college student, seized the motor, and was just trying to get rid of it. He wanted $500 for it, and anyway, we got it for $200. Has a clean title and everything. There's a rear shock. It's probably blown. I don't know. Of course, we're gonna not worry about that business. Oh, what do we got here? I think Kurt, the minute stop guy, sent me this. Damon's big, hard black shaft of holding. Wonder what that is inside. Actually, I know what it is. That's the WR suspension tool. He did his own suspension. So proud of the minute stop guy. Here's the forks, totally blown, and this basic pile of parts is plastics. The exhaust. It's got an FMF fatty, I think, pipe that needs to be cleaned, and I can't tell if it's bent or not. Radiators, all kinds of stuff. You can't get plastics for these anymore, so that's going to be Jim Dandy. Anyhow, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to rebuild the motor. We're going to keep it stock. We're going to, I've got to do another video on that because that thing was destroyed. The case and everything was broke by the magical hands of Dave Lindsay and Brian over at Lindsay Machine. Dave was able to re-weld. They're having to re-machine the power valves, crazy stuff. But we're going to powder coat everything. I'm going to lower this bike 2 inches. I may falter and go 1.5 inches, but I'm going to lower it probably 2, because my son's about 5'5", and he's got really short legs, and his legs are like tree trunks. They're massive, and so he has a hard time reaching the ground. So I'm going to lower that bike down. It's going to be just an enduro type bike. I'm going to put tubeless in the 18-inch rear rim, 21-inch front rim. I'm going to cut the seat down and do some. I've got all the parts to build that bike basically. Over here, I've got new cables, seals. I've got freaking what do you call it? Race Tech gold valves down in that box down there, front and rear. So anyway, that's sorry I didn't bore you guys to tears with taking it all apart. You guys all know how to do that. You just start tearing it apart. Here's a box of parts stuff. I'm gonna have to go through all that, clean and clean and clean some more. But this will be just a little introductory, and we'll start doing some raw video of putting the bike back together, and I'll keep you posted, okay? We'll see how she turns out. She's not going to be a real custom, hardcore modified bike. It'll just be, you know, a good solid enduro off-road trail bike that can grunt, hopefully. And we'll see how she goes. Anyway, thanks for hanging in there, folks. I got a bunch of other stuff to start throwing up. Barf! When I can. Have a good one. Chat with you later. Duff Act to be gone.